progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. I care about my work and how I show up to the world. That's why today I want to show you the behind the scenes of my day-to-day life. If you're new here, hello, I'm Venus. I'm a music therapist based in Sydney, Australia. On this channel, I share all the evidence-based tools and life experiments on both myself and on my clients that will hopefully make well-being simple and fun for busy people like you. My core value is living life to the full potential. That's why I care about excellence. Human beings are creatures of habits, and that can go both ways. I believe in stacking up the good habits so that they can pay dividends. Hopefully, I will live long and healthy. So these are the 3 areas that I focus on. They fuel me and they give me energy physically and mentally. First, we need to talk about sleep. I have a few personal rules. I try not to consume any caffeine after 3 p.m. I try not to overindulge in stimulating food like the spicy food and also garlic. I try to limit my alcohol intake and I try to not have any screen time 15 minutes before bed. And I also take magnesium to help with my sleep quality. Another habit that I have regarding good quality of sleep is to feel the daylight as early as possible. Almost every day I go out and have a walk within 30 minutes of waking just to get as much daylight in my eyes to reset my circadian rhythm and also my cortisol level. This is obviously based on Dr. Huberman's advice. You can follow the page here. And yeah, obviously you don't need to look directly into the sun, but just that direction to get as much daylight into your eyes as possible. I have been tracking my sleep for a long time to come up with all these rules. Again, you have to test it for yourself. I can't decide it for you and I'm not a sleep professional. But when in doubt, consult Dr. Huberman and Matthew Walker. Let's talk about nutrition. 100% of human beings eat. Sure, you can sit down all day and not move a single second, but you still have to eat. That's why what you put in your mouth is important. Just like workout, there are too much information out there. You have to go test and see for yourself. Consult a professional if needed. Here are my general rules. I prioritize whole food and protein. I prefer food that are minimally processed and they should resemble the food's original form. I think protein powder is an exception, but these days I try not to consume that too much because they are still ultra-processed food, and I try to source my protein from original whole food source, just like egg, beef, fish, whatever. The whole idea is to nourish and nurture your body. That's why we eat. Food actually fuels you and gives you energy. I'm not a big fan of the word comfort food because people just binge on pizza, ice cream, whatever. I understand that sometimes when we feel emotionally vulnerable or unstable, we might want to look for food to comfort ourselves. But in the long run, I don't think we are doing our body a good service because it's actually trash into your body. It's not high quality nutrients and they actually won't fuel our body as much as having whole, minimally processed food. Chocolate is an exception, of course. Nutrition is this big area that I focus on to make sure that I show up at my best because I want to fuel my body. The last area is movement. I beg you, please move more. I think human beings are meant to be moving all the time, preferably in the nature. And these days, I don't think we are moving enough because we are always indoor and we have all this convenience at our fingertips. I personally try to walk every day for at least 20 minutes and I make sure I do 4 strength training per week. By the way, a good workout should leave you feeling more pumped and motivated thanks to the dopamine so that you can achieve the goals in life after finishing the workout. And it's also good for your brain because you know that you can achieve hard things. That will build up your confidence as well. So yes, please, move more. You will never regret that. And I have a bonus tip for you. I work with clients with disabilities and special needs a lot, and that can be very taxing physically and mentally. To ensure that I have energy and compassion for my clients, I do these 2 things every day. First of all is to practice gratitude at the beginning of the day. This is the first prompt from my daily journaling template. And the second thing is that I try to set the tone for the day, which means I select which core value I want to honor and the top 3 non-negotiables that I'm gonna do every single day. That gives me a purpose and a goal to work towards every day that will bring me closer to my future self and make sure that I show up at my best. It sounds really basic, but as adults, we don't have set rules and routines like we were at school. Is it boring? Maybe. But there is no overnight success. I credit my ability to overcome challenges and be creative at work because I have this health foundation and great energy 90% of the time. So there are 3 rules basically. If you don't sleep enough, there is no way that you can function and think properly. Number 2, if you stay in one position for too long, you feel the muscle tension and the mental fatigue. So keep moving. Number 3, honor your body. Be aware of what you put in your mouth and your brain. Now, on to you. Testing and setting your own rules will help you thrive and show up at your best. Unlike primary and high school when your routines and meals were set by someone, you're now a fully grown adult who should take on more responsibility of managing your own life. That includes what you do, what you eat, what information you consume, who you surround yourself with. The list goes on. If you're always feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, or distracted, I have something for you. Take my brand new Wellbeing Pulse quiz in which you will get an assessment on how you score in allocating your time, energy, and attention, and what you can do next to improve so that you can feel less overwhelmed or distracted or exhausted. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.